Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1889, in Braunau, a small town in Austria. His parents were Alois and Clara Hitler. Adolf had several brothers and sisters, but most of them died when they were young. His father worked as a customs officer and was very strict. Adolf's mother, however, was kind and loving. Adolf loved drawing and wanted to become an artist. As a child, he often painted pictures of nature and buildings. When Adolf was 13 years old, his father died. This was a sad time for the family. After his father's death, Adolf became even closer to his mother. He continued to dream about being an artist. Later, he moved to Vienna to study at an art school. However, he failed the entrance exam twice and could not join the school. This was very disappointing for him. In Vienna, Adolf lived a hard life. He was poor and often slept in small rooms or shelters. To survive, he painted pictures and sold them. While living in Vienna, Adolf started to have strong political ideas. He read many books and newspapers. He believed that Germany and Austria should be strong countries. He also began to blame Jewish people for the problems in society. These ideas became very important to him later in his life. In 1914, World War I began. Adolf joined the German army because he loved Germany and wanted to fight for it. During the war, he worked as a messenger, delivering important messages between soldiers. Adolf was brave and received medals for his service. He felt proud to serve Germany. But in 1918, Germany lost the war. Adolf was very upset and angry about the loss. He believed Germany had been betrayed by its leaders and other groups, including Jewish people. After the war, Adolf moved to Munich, Germany. He joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. Soon, he became the leader of the group, which later became the Nazi Party. Adolf was a powerful speaker. He gave speeches that inspired many people. He promised to make Germany great again and fix the country's problems. In 1923, Adolf and his followers tried to take control of the German government in an event called the Beer Hall Putsch. This plan failed, and Adolf was arrested. He went to prison for 9 months. While in prison, he wrote a book called Mein Kampf, My Struggle. In this book, he explained his ideas about Germany, race, and power. When Adolf left prison, he continued to grow the Nazi Party. By 1933, the party became very powerful, and Adolf was appointed Chancellor of Germany. He quickly made himself a dictator, which means he had complete control over the country. Adolf called himself the Führer, which means leader in German. He promised to make Germany rich and strong again. Adolf started building roads, factories, and a large army. Many Germans supported him because their lives were improving. However, Adolf also introduced strict and unfair laws. Jewish people were not allowed to own businesses, attend certain schools, or live freely. Many Jewish families were forced to leave Germany. This was the start of a very dark time in history. In 1939, Adolf started World War II. His army invaded Poland, which led to a global conflict. Over the next few years, Germany invaded many countries in Europe, including France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Adolf wanted to create a large German empire. At first, Germany won many battles. But in 1941, Adolf made a big mistake. He decided to attack the Soviet Union. This was a very large country with a strong army. The war became harder for Germany after this. During World War II, Adolf ordered the killing of millions of people. This event is known as the Holocaust. Jewish people, as well as other groups, were sent to concentration camps, where they were treated very badly. This is one of the most terrible events in human history. By 1944, Germany was losing the war. The Allies, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union, began defeating the German army. In 1945, the Allies invaded Germany and reached Berlin, the capital city. Adolf Hitler was hiding in a bunker under the city. On April 30, 1945, he died in the bunker. A few days later, Germany surrendered, and World War II ended. Adolf Hitler is remembered as one of the most infamous leaders in history. His actions caused the deaths of millions of people and brought great destruction to the world. Today, people study his life to learn about the dangers of hate, war, and dictatorship.